Stay away from jealous people. Stay away from insecure people that don't want to see you shine. A person who is uncomfortable or insecure with your shine, with your light, a person like that cannot call themselves your friend. Because as you're trying to elevate, you need all the accolades, all the support that you need. Like, you need all of that, because especially if you come a long way, you would think that a lot of people will be happy for you. Well, I'm the type of person that I'm happy for anybody who overcomes all obstacles, a person that's able to heal from traumas and be able to move ahead and use the pain as fuel to prosper. That is a very powerful thing that you can do. But the reality is that most people cannot do this. Most people are unable to transmute negative energy into positive. Most people want to use their pain as a crutch or as an excuse to justify why they abuse others. One of the most cowardly things you can do is use your trauma as an excuse to abuse your own children or your own partner or anybody that really, really you shouldn't even be hurting, people that don't deserve to be mistreated. These type of individuals are known as narcissists, sociopaths. These type of people will use their trauma as an excuse to hurt you, whether or not that trauma is even real. Because all they do is lie, right? But in some cases, they did go through that trauma, and that's what really messed them up. But rather than healing, they would rather remain broken and then try to bring you down, drag you down to their hell, and then turn around and project their brokenness onto you. They want you to feel how they feel, miserable. We don't have time for miserable people in our life. If you're on the path of elevation, you need to really consider the people in your circle. You're going to have to cut some people off. Because the longer you keep them around, the quicker you're going to realize why they got to go. You cannot have jealous people in your circle. I don't care how long you've known them. People change. I've had friends that I've known for years that I had to end up not really talking to. And in some cases, maybe we drift away. It's not always a bad reason. There's not always bad blood. Sometimes you just drift away from people. No hard feelings. I wish them the best. Sometimes you outgrow people, and that happens. It's life. But in certain instances, there have been certain instances with individuals that have shown me that they were never my friend. They let it be known that they never liked me. They always been throwing shade. They've had that secret hatred and jealousy toward me. And you've probably had that going on as well. So when you notice these things, when you notice that your so-called friend is throwing shade at you, and then the more you elevate, the more they're not happy for you, they start to have this weird energy toward you because of all the changes you made, because your elevation, not only does it intimidate them, but it angers them because they're not elevating. They're not going nowhere. And that's the truth right there. It's like the fact that you have gone through so many things in life. You've gone through so much pain. And you're still able to prosper and thrive. You're still able to rise with great resilience and strength. And then they're looking at you like they compare themselves to you. And they realize that they're nowhere near that. And then the hatred starts to brew. And then the jealousy. And then they try to sabotage you. And then they turn into this different person that you didn't recognize when you were growing up with them. These things happen. And when they do, listen to your intuition. Pay attention to what God is showing you. He's letting you know that it's time to let them go. It's time to let them go if you want to elevate. Or you can keep them around and stay in a lower vibration to keep them happy. you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be fulfilled, and you're not going to be fulfilling God's purpose. And we just can't let that happen. And that's all I have to say right now. Thank you for listening. God bless.